Hey, Saseni. My name is Asumta and I make DIY fashion videos. If you're new here, feel welcome. And if you've been around, thank you so much. I'm extremely grateful for you. Thanks to at Coco Sleek and Phyllis Gordon for inquiring more on the Bodice blog tutorial I did some time ago on stitching it and further explanation about the block generally. I'll try my best to explain in this video. So this is the bodice block I made. While drafting it, we added 5 centimeters to the half bust measurement, making it 10 centimeters on the full one. We do this so as we may be able to add darts, which will shape the garment well, especially at the bust and waist area. The waist is much smaller than the bust, so the darts are 12 centimeters in total at the waist when halved. Because we have 3.5 and 1.5 centimeters for the back as darts and 2.5 and 4.5 centimeters for the front darts, totaling to 12 centimeters on one half of the block, making it a total of 24 centimeters that we'll take in. This is how the metric method has it for all standard sizes. Maybe as we do the cutting and stitching, you'll understand more on how it all comes together. You may need to contour your pattern for a better fit, like I'm doing, depending on your shape. I contoured with half an inch at the front waist and bust dart, also at the back, but then I cut out the lower part anyways, so I won't be needing that. You can watch a more detailed tutorial on contouring linked below in the description and at the upper right corner on the screen. I moved the dart to the center shoulder and the contouring too, just so that it's not too close to the neckline. I then cut out the pattern at the darts to form a princess line. And shaped it at the sharp corners for a more smoother look. I moved the back shoulder dart to the arm side and cut it out. After cutting out the patterns, I took a piece of scrap fabric lying around in my stash that was big enough and used it for this video. So place the fabric on a fold, then place your back pattern on top. Leave about an inch at the center back for a zip. I pinned the area where the darts are so that the fabric doesn't move around. I then mark the dart point by passing thread through the pattern piece. Cut out carefully while adding seam allowance. You can also add seam allowance to the pattern itself instead of while cutting. I just do this to work faster. I then folded the fabric again and cut out the center front panel of the pattern. Then the side panel. I marked the notches while cutting, which are the points that help balance the garment pieces while cutting. Now we want to join the pieces together. Place them right sides facing each other and pin them together. Use the notches to help you in balancing the garment pieces. Now let's take the back pattern pieces. I had already cut the thread, so now I'm just separating the pieces. I folded the pattern and pinned to help it stay in place. I even drew the dart to help me stay in line. Here I am changing the presser foot to the regular one, because the one that was there was the zipper foot. Now stitch the pieces together. Once you're done, snip the curved areas and reduce the excess fabric allowance. This allows for the fabric to lie well on the body. Now stitch the back darts. Iron the garment for it to have a good look in the end. Now join the sides, right sides facing each other. Now I'm going to add a zip to the back, a hidden zip to be precise. It however did not turn out hidden as it should, since that for me takes a lot of time, and this is for demonstration purposes only, so I just stitch it quite fast. Stitch the zip and you can iron the bodice once more. Now it's done, and it came out real good, at least to me. The contouring especially makes me happy. As you can see, the zip isn't hidden at all, but that was on purpose, as I explained before. Otherwise, if it's a garment you'll be wearing or for a client, the zip should be well hidden. The only thing I would do next time is reduce the shoulder by about half an inch so that the garment can raise up just a bit. You can see when I pull it down where it's supposed to be, there's bulkiness at the empire waist. But when I pull it up just a bit, it fits as it should and feels better too. You can do this for yourself so that you can adjust the garment to fit the way you want it to. It's very personal and unique to you. You may have to do many try and errors before you get it right, but you get there eventually. Do try it if you're interested in making your own clothing and share it with me on Instagram using the hashtag #TheFlairBeat. And let's encourage each other. That's it for this video. Please feel free to comment your thoughts, like and subscribe if you like the video. And I'll see you in the next one. Kwaherini!